Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So non-farm payrolls has come and gone, and we're basically just mucking around in this level still. So that non-farm payrolls trade that I gave you on Friday played out pretty well in actual fact, and we'll review that on the 50-minute chart this morning. So for me at the moment, the weekly has pretty much slightly, we closed ever so slightly higher, so continuation of the trend, but we're right here by the moving averages, and there's this big area of interest that we all need to pay attention to, and that is 4,200. So a break above that, and we find support in 4,200. That's going to validate a next level up, and then after that we'll be looking for 4,400, then 4,600. So that's kind of the situation we have on the weekly. But when we start looking at the 8-hour, last week was big up, big down, and then big up, big down, and then a little inside bar forming here. Oscillator's not offering any clues as to what's going on. On the 3-hour, same kind of situation. You can see how the buyers came in here. And this was the level I gave you on Friday. But nothing on the 3-hour that we can see. If we look at the 1-hour, you can see big move off the noise. So non-farm payrolls, massive move down. And this is often what happens. As soon as you get to the next big level, then the buyers step in. And that's exactly what happened here. Remember what I said to you, bottom of channel, just above the 155, big area here. Look at the area of support. So it was rejection, attempted at support, rejection here. So that was the level to pay attention to. And if you watch this on the 15 minutes, you can see attempted rejection of the level. Definitely like an attempt, but as I said to you, small position, wide, stop losses, and you would have gained this. You can see the gaps here. The minute you see the gaps, you know it's coming to structure. There's the structure, and then it rejected. And it was up and down, up and down, up and down. So fairly decent opportunity here as far as I'm concerned. 390 points, and you probably had 150 point stop loss. So well worth the risk to reward. For today, we're looking to stay above 4150. So I need to get above 4150, find support on 4150, then I'm looking for a continuation up to 4200. Alternatively, what we're looking at is a rejection here and a move back down to form a double bottom. Your line in the sand for a reversal to the downside is over here at 4086. So should we say 4,100. So that would kind of be the line in the sand. Start dropping below that and you sort of break below it, come back and reject it. That would be your signal that we are moving to the downside. For now, the trend is up. Look at the crossover here on the 8-hour. So even a move further down into this area here would still be part of the uptrend. So that would be 4,000. And to be honest, I'd like to see 4,000 tested. We haven't seen it tested, so I'd love to see it tested. Build a base off there, and then another leg higher from there. But for me today, 15-minute chart, because it is on the... This is a Monday, it's going to be fairly muted. So this is the area to pay attention to. Start breaking above this area, 4150, looking for a leg higher, and you probably see it heading to this base here. That's 4166. Get through that, then 4200 definitely on the cards, and then a move to the downside is going to be sort of a break of the lows that we've got here at 4133. Then you're looking for another retest of 4100 down to the downside here. So I think that's kind of the setup that we've got at the moment. Right now we're flatlining. There's nothing really interesting going on. And even if I go to the hour, it's this up and down here. Oscillator's not offering any indication of what's going on. That's kind of it looks like it's going to be rejecting here for a move to the downside, to be honest. So if you look at that, but I'd be watching 4150. If we get above that, then definitely a move to the upside. Alternatively, probably see it reject here, could find support right here. We could find support just a little bit below that. You can see there's quite a bit of structure there as well. That's at 41.27, and then 4100, obviously the next level. So yeah, I think lower time frames as possible. I mean, if you've got time, I know my South African audience, a lot of you will be on leave at the moment because you have a public holiday tomorrow, but well worth getting on the 5 minute possibly if you've got some time today and paying attention to this, because you can see the structure setting up on the 5 minute quite nicely. All starting to cross over, so it's all leaning towards move to the upside. But you look at the hour, you can see us looking for a move to the downside. So that's why I say get onto this lower time frames. I'm on the 5 minute at the moment, and as soon as you start seeing breaks above here on the 5 minute and the retest, that's your opportunity. Boom, and you've got a 200-point stop loss for a, well, not so great, but almost a one-to-one trade. Okay, anyway guys, enough rambling for me this morning. That's kind of my view at the moment. Low time frames, and just watch what happens at the European Open. I don't think it's going to move too much, but then watch the US Open this afternoon, because it's probably the noise here has been digested over the weekend, so now they'll decide whether it's good news or bad news that they got on the weekend. Okay, anyway, hope that helps. We'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.